The internet has been absolutely buzzing lately, with Selena stans all over the place, totally convinced Justin Bieber is about to spill some legendary tea about his whole Selena Gomez situation in a brand new track. Now, while some say this new song might not even exist, there's actually some solid tea that Justin's got an unreleased track called Paris, a song fans have been thirsty for literally years. This tune was supposedly started way back during his 2013 Journals era, when he and Selena were still living that on-again, off-again couple life, serving serious relationship goals. And here's where it gets juicier. This Paris track apparently popped up again in 2020 during Justin's documentary, Justin Bieber, Seasons, where the title showed up on a possible track list. But here's the gag. Despite all the hype, the track is still collecting dust, no official lyrics, no release, nothing for the fans to deep dive into. So where did this whole "That Night in Paris" hype come from? Honestly, it feels like classic stan behavior, either a wild fan theory that went viral or someone just mixed up the title. There's zero real proof that there's a fresh new track called Paris coming out. But with all the chatter around Justin Bieber's upcoming comeback, speaking of comebacks, the Biebs is reportedly gearing up for a huge return in 2025, with a new album and a world tour in the pipeline. Naturally, the stans are speculating hard about what kind of bops he's gonna drop, especially if any of them spill the tea about past relationships. Now, let's get into why Selena's fans are so quick to tie every Paris-themed song back to her. Selena's history is packed with iconic Paris moments. Remember that 2011 Louis Vuitton shopping trip that literally broke the internet? That was peak Selena, serving all the couple goals and absolutely breaking stan Twitter every time they showed up together. So, the Paris connection. It's basically a fan theory dream come true. I mean, come on. Paris is the ultimate romance capital, right? Mix Paris, Justin Bieber, and Selena Gomez, and the fandom basically creates an entire cinematic universe around it. It's all giving major main character vibes, and the stans are here for it. But hold up, here's where it gets twisty. Wow, Selena's stans are freaking out over the idea that Justin's got a new song about her. The real recent tea is actually about Selena's own tracks, potentially throwing shade at Justin. Especially from her upcoming 2025 collab album with Benny Blanco, I Said I Love You First. One track in particular, How Does It Feel to Be Forgotten, has fans gagging, convinced it's a direct shot at Bieber. So there's this weird mix-up, where fans are projecting, attributing Selena's new energy to Justin instead, totally rewriting the Selena story in their heads, no matter what the artists are actually putting out. Let's rewind a bit and look at the roller coaster that was Justin and Selena's relationship from 2010 to 2018. More twists than a full Netflix drama. Their on-again, off-again saga inspired so many songs from both artists, with stans and media always convinced every lyric is a secret message about the other. Their musical back and forth has become straight-up legendary, with each new drop analyzed like it's the Da Vinci Code. When you think about Justin and Selena's romantic Paris trip in November 2011, it's no surprise that city holds such a big place in the Selena timeline. They stayed at the Renaissance Paris Arc de Triomphe Hotel, had a romantic dinner at L'Avenue restaurant, and basically caused a frenzy wherever they went with stans and paparazzi following non-stop. This was right in the middle of Justin's Under the Mistletoe promo tour, with Selena joining after hosting the MTV EMAs. They were seen shopping at Louis Vuitton on the Champs-Élysées and even hitting up NRJ Radio for an interview, turning that whole trip into an unforgettable moment for the Selena fandom. All this happened while they were celebrating their one-year anniversary, making the trip even more memorable. And you know the drama wouldn't be complete without a little scandal. Justin had a wardrobe malfunction where his pants started slipping down, but luckily his security team swooped in for the save. Moments like these are exactly what fueled the stan lore, cementing Paris as a major milestone in their relationship story. it's important to remember that this Paris trip took place during a super toxic media phase for the couple. Justin was caught up in a messy paternity drama with claims that he had fathered a fan's baby, which he addressed with DNA tests to clear things up. Despite all that pressure, the vibes in Paris seemed totally immaculate, with Justin reportedly spoiling Selena during their shopping sprees. Digging into Justin Bieber's vault of unreleased music, Paris is definitely one of those tracks fans say is just waiting to see the light of day. Yelena's stans have been manifesting for years that this song will eventually drop, especially considering the strong romantic Paris connection. What's wild about all this is how it really shows the power of stan communities in crafting and shaping narratives around their favorites. Even without any official confirmation or tea, Yelena fans have built a whole cinematic universe around a song that might not even exist the way they imagine it. The chokehold that Justin and Selena's relationship still has on pop culture, years after their breakup, is honestly insane. And if the Paris track turns out to be what the stans think it is, it wouldn't be the first time Justin's lyrics have been linked to Selena. Over the years, Justin has dropped so many hits that fans believe are about their relationship, especially from 2013 to 2017, a period packed with drama and musical receipts. This back and forth in their music basically gives us a full emotional timeline of their whirlwind romance. Starting with 2013, peak drama in the Yelena cinematic universe. It was a fire year for Justin's music, spilling all the tea about their complicated relationship. After one of their many breakups, Justin dropped Journals, which fans call the holy grail of his Selena confessions. One of the most iconic songs from that era is Nothing Like Us, a heartbreaking anthem released after their split in January 2013. This bop hits different because it was actually confirmed by Justin's manager, Scooter Braun, to be about their breakup. The lyrics are giving all the main character energy, with Justin singing about how there's nothing like us, nothing like you and me, basically admitting that what they had was truly irreplaceable. Another absolute banger from this era is All That Matters, which Justin himself confirmed was inspired by Selena. This one was written during a time he described as a great place in their relationship, the green flag era, if you will, with lyrics like, "What's a king? Bed without a queen?" Justin was basically telling us Selena was his entire world when things were good between them. Then there's Heartbreaker, released in October 2013, another track Justin confirmed was about their on-again, off-again situationship. The song is pure vulnerability, with Justin pouring out his feelings and singing, "Don't tell me I'm a heartbreaker, 'cause girl, my heart's breaking." What made this track even spicier was Selena's reaction, which made headlines and added yet another juicy layer to their very public musical saga. Bad Day from 2013 straight up acknowledges the toxic vibes in their relationship, with Justin owning up to his part in the drama. That theme of self-awareness pops up in several of his songs about Selena, showing he knew he sometimes was the red flag in their whole situationship. Other 2013 faves include Hold Tight, which was written during what was reportedly a tough phase for the couple, and Recovery, which Justin hinted was about their breakup through cryptic social media posts. These tracks together give off the whole young king trying to process the mess of a very public relationship and its fallout energy. Fast forward to 2015, and Justin's Purpose album served up multiple tracks that fans and media have linked directly to Selena. Take Where Are You Now, his collab with Skrillex and Diplo, an emotional bop about lost love that was confirmed to be about Selena. The tea got even hotter because the music video literally spelled out, "Where are now Selena?" making the connection impossible to miss. Then there's Mark My Words, another banger from Purpose, which Justin confirmed was about Selena, expressing ongoing love and respect for her despite their breakup. This song hints that even in their off times, Justin was still holding on to hope for what could be. What Do You Mean is especially juicy because Justin included a subtle shout-out to Selena in the video. It was one of 3 songs from Purpose he confirmed were about her, highlighting the roller coaster inconsistency in their relationship with lyrics questioning what she really wanted from him. Love Yourself, co-written with Ed Sheeran, is often seen as the petty-era reflection on their relationship. Justin has admitted it's partially about Selena, but also mentioned that the song reminds him of her, showing the complex emotional layers behind their past. Sorry carries an apologetic vibe and dropped right when Justin was trying to rekindle their relationship, making it feel like a musical olive branch to Selena. The timing of the song's release alongside their reunion adds more fuel to this theory. Jump to 2017. Justin released Friends, a track that tackles the eternal situationship question of whether you can just be friends with an ex. Interestingly, the song dropped right before Justin and Selena were seen hanging out again, possibly hinting at another twist in their on-off saga. Finally, Ghost from Justin's 2021 album Justice became a hot topic, especially on TikTok, where fans compared it to Selena's earlier song Ghost of You. However, Justin clarified the track is actually about general loss and the quarantine experience, not Selena specifically. This just shows how stans sometimes connect dots that maybe weren't even there. What's super fascinating about Justin's musical journey is how it basically maps out his emotional evolution about Selena over time. The early 2013 bops capture the raw heartbreak of their first breakups. The 2015 tracks reflect a more mature take on their relationship. And by 2017 and beyond, the references get more subtle, maybe showing Justin's personal growth, especially after marrying Hailey Baldwin in 2018, and Spill the Tea. After Justin's marriage to Hailey, his musical inspiration shifted majorly. Albums like Changes in 2020 and Justin Bieber's 2021 album Justice and 2020's Changes primarily celebrate his relationship with Hailey, marking a whole new chapter in both his personal life and artistic vibe. This shift feels like a clear closing of the Selena chapter, at least when it comes to any direct musical shoutouts. But, of course, the fandom obsession with their past keeps the speculation alive. Even in 2025, there are still no confirmed new Justin tracks about Selena, given his focus on family life with Hailey and their son. Yet, as we've seen with the rumors about that mysterious night in Paris, the stans are always digging for hidden meanings and secret connections in his music. To make things even messier, Selena's recent releases like How Does It Feel to Be Forgotten and You Said You Were Sorry, from her 2025 album I Said I Love You First, made with fiancé Benny Blanco, have fans convinced she's throwing shade or sending messages about Justin. This has created this whole ongoing, one-sided musical conversation between them in the public eye. Platforms like TikTok and X, Twitter, are filled with stans highlighting lyrical similarities and parallel universes between their songs. For example, fans like Mariam Rosuki noting the eerie connections between Justin's Ghost and Selena's earlier tracks. It just goes to show how the Jelena fascination still lives strong, years after their split. Justin's recent interviews, like the one with British Vogue, hint that he's moved on from personal references in his current music, which adds another layer to all the fan theories. This change feels like his way of closing the Selena chapter for good and focusing on his present life and relationships. Looking at Justin's songs about Selena isn't just about tea. It's also a window into his growth as an artist and as a person. The early, super explicit tracks gradually give way to more subtle, mature reflections, tracing his evolution from teenage heartthrob to adult artist and husband. But wait, Selena isn't just a passive part of this story. Her discography is packed with bops that fans and media are 100% sure were inspired by her complicated situation with Justin. From 2013 all the way to 2025, her music feels like a perfect lyrical response arc to Justin's side of things, basically an ongoing conversation through their songs that has kept the internet buzzing for years. Starting with 2013, a major year for both breakup anthems and main character energy, Selena's Love Will Remember from Stars Dance is basically the blueprint for a personal breakup track. It even includes an actual voicemail from Justin saying, "Hey babe, it's me. I just wanted to call and tell you that I love you so, so, so much. Just wanted to let you know that you are my princess. You are worthy of all the love in the world. You are the love of my life." Including Justin's voice like that took this track to a whole new level of personal and left zero room for misinterpretation. Also, from Stars Dance, Nobody Does It Like. You seems to reference Justin's bad boy image with lines like, "You're my bad boy fairy tale, my rebel with a halo. You hit me like a hurricane slash and I can never say no." The gals at Marie Claire even connected this to Justin's public persona, suggesting Selena was spilling the real tea on their dynamic. Come and Get It and Forget Forever, also from the same era, serve major Jelena vibes. Come and get. It feels like an open invite for Justin to slide back into her DMs, while Forget Forever addresses their failed relationship with lyrics like, "Our love was made to rule the world. You came and broke the perfect girl." Fast forward to 2014, The Heart Wants What It Wants is maybe Selena's most raw and vulnerable track about Justin. The lyrics, "There's a million reasons why I should give you up, but the heart wants what it wants," shook the culture with its realness. This was peak Jelena content. 115's I Want You to Know, her collab with Zedd, got the fandom buzzing, theorizing it was about Justin with lyrics hinting at a cosmic connection. Marie Claire pointed out the timing lined up with reconciliation rumors, adding fuel to the fire. Same Old Love from her Revival album dives into the toxic cycle of their relationship with lines like, "Take away your things and go. You can't. Take back what you said. I know I've heard it all before, at least a million times." Pink Villa linked this perfectly to Justin's pattern of apologies and their on-again, off-again saga. The 2020 Rare album was Selena's ultimate glow-up and reclaiming era, with multiple tracks interpreted as processing her chapter with Justin. The lead single, Lose You to Love Me, is arguably her most direct breakup anthem, especially with the lyric, "In 2 months, you replaced us like it was easy," which perfectly matches Justin's quick marriage to Hailey. Other tracks like Look at Her Now serve as powerful statements, from glow-up vibes to gaslighting energy to finally setting firm boundaries. Fast forward to 2025, and Selena's track How Does It Feel to Be Forgotten from her collab album with fiancé Benny Blanco is already sparking even more Jelena theories. Selena's 2025 track How Does It Feel to Be Forgotten from her album I Said I Love You First, a collaboration with Benny Blanco, has the fandom going absolutely wild, with lyrics like, "You're so embarrassing. Go cry where no one's watching. I can't imagine it. How does it feel to be forgotten?" And you walked in, big-ass grin, talking like we're friends, honey. What were you thinking? Many fans are convinced Selena is throwing major shade Justin Bieber's way. This theory gained traction especially because of rumors that the song responds to Justin's attempted olive branch in 2024, with BuzzFeed noting that fans treat every new song from either artist as another episode in their never-ending Jelena saga. Selena's musical journey reflects her evolution from heartbreak to empowerment, perfectly paralleling her personal growth, which keeps the fandom endlessly hooked as if binge-watching a long-running emotional series. Stan culture surrounding. Jelena, however, is an entirely different beast, often toxic and chaotic. The wars between Selenators, Beliebers, and Team Hailey have frequently crossed boundaries, creating seriously problematic situations. In 2023, Hailey Bieber received literal death threats from some of Selena's most extreme fans, which prompted Selena herself to publicly condemn the hate on her Instagram story. She emphasized that this behavior wasn't what she stood for and called for kindness to end the bullying. The toxicity extended beyond social media. At the 2021 Met Gala, fans chanted Selena's name at Hailey as she walked the red carpet, prompting Hailey to label this as disrespectful and uncomfortable in a Call Her Daddy interview. Meanwhile, conspiracy theories run rampant online. Selenators have spread rumors that Justin is still in his feels for Selena, sometimes using photoshopped images as evidence, fueling unnecessary speculation about Justin and Hailey's marriage. Team Hailey's supporters have responded with equally questionable behavior, editing photos to fake interactions between Selena and Justin, or creating fake accounts to accuse Benny Blanco of cheating on Selena. On platforms like X, formerly Twitter, Team Hailey stands throw heavy shade at Selena, escalating the toxic dynamic. This extreme fan investment creates fertile ground for rumors like the infamous Night in Paris to flourish, regardless of their truth, as fans prefer narratives that align with their loyalties. Despite the ongoing chaos among fans, the actual celebrities have made efforts to move past the drama. In October 2022, Selena and Hailey stunned everyone by posing together at the Academy Museum Gala, a moment that served as unexpected friendship goals and publicly debunked rivalry rumors. Hailey also addressed the feud rumors on Call Her Daddy, denying any bad blood and stressing mutual respect and love. Subtle social media gestures, such as Hailey liking Selena's Elle magazine cover in August 2021 and double-tapping Selena's engagement announcement to Benny Blanco in December 2024, further hint at an attempt to keep peace. Yet, no matter how much the stars try to quiet the noise, fan narratives continue to run wild, with every new song, social post, or public appearance scrutinized for hidden meanings and subliminal digs, fueling an endless soap opera of speculation. The peak of Selena vs. Hailey drama in early 2023 brought several messy moments that exemplify the toxicity. In January, Hailey posted a TikTok lip-sync that Selenators interpreted as body-shaming Selena, although Hailey denied it was about anyone specific. Then, in February, a bizarre eyebrow gate unfolded when Selena mentioned over-laminating her brows, only for Kylie Jenner and Hailey to post eyebrow content soon after, sparking rampant speculation that this was a coordinated shade exchange. This ongoing cycle of fan drama, fueled by intense emotional investment, continues to overshadow the real stories of growth and healing that Justin, Selena, and Hailey are trying to write for themselves. Around early 2023, things got even messier, with a series of eyebrow-raising moments that fans interpreted as shade between Selena and Hailey, though both denied any negative intentions. For example, Kylie Jenner and Hailey posted eyebrow-related content shortly after Selena mentioned over-laminating her brows, sparking speculation of subtle digs. A resurfaced video showing Hailey gagging at the mention of Taylor Swift, Selena's best friend, led Selena to defend Taylor publicly in the comments. Hailey's Instagram story, using the solo version of Calm Down by Rema, instead of the remix featuring Selena, was also seen by some as a deliberate slight, adding to the ongoing perception of tension. What's truly wild about this entire saga is how much of it has been manufactured by fans rather than originating from the celebrities themselves. While Justin and Selena have certainly channeled their relationship into music, and there may have been some awkward moments between Selena and Hailey, most of the drama lives in stan Twitter threads and TikTok conspiracy theories. This brings us back to the infamous rumors about that night in Paris. As discussed earlier, this sounds far more like fan fiction than an actual upcoming song. Yet, the persistence of this rumor highlights how deeply the Justin-Selena story still captivates pop culture and how much the fan community wants the saga to continue through new music. With Justin planning a 2025 comeback that includes a new album and world tour, fans are manifesting rumors about unreleased tracks potentially referencing his past with Selena, even if those songs don't exist. Likewise, Selena's recent music, with fiancé Benny Blanco, is scrutinized for hidden Justin references, showing how fans remain obsessed with this ongoing musical conversation between the former couple. This is peak stan culture. In the absence of explicit new content about their favorite relationships, fans create or amplify rumors to keep the story alive, ensuring the Justin-Selena saga endures even as the stars move on. Both Justin and Selena have expressed their desire to move beyond their past relationship and its intense public scrutiny. In her 2022 documentary, My Mind and Me, Selena reflected that her breakup with Justin was the best thing that ever happened to me, signaling personal growth. Meanwhile, Justin has embraced family life with Haley and their son, born in August 2024, with his recent music focusing on his wife rather than past flames, clearly indicating he's moved on from the Selena chapter. Yet, despite these signals from the main players, the fan-driven narrative keeps flourishing, fed by social media, speculation, and the occasional lyric that listeners interpret as referencing their shared history. Now, we'll have to wait and see if Justin's comeback includes that mysterious Paris track. And hey, if you enjoyed this deep dive, feel free to check out the videos playing on your screen for more similar content.